Okay, this is a little bonus thing. If you haven't seen the movie Incredibles, you don't need to watch this final video. You can just turn this whole thing off. But if you want to hear my thoughts on The Incredibles, which is a superhero movie from Disney, yeah, it's a Disney superhero movie. You can keep watching for a little bit. Um, the Incredibles is a fascinating movie. Actually, Ratatouille also, if you know Ratatouille, it's from the same director, a guy named Brad Bird. Well, these are interesting movies because they're fun superhero adventures, right? We love them. They got superheroes and supervillains, and they're fighting and they're winning, and it's very exciting. But there's something very fucked up about both Ratatouille and The Incredibles. Um, who's the bad guy in The Incredibles? Well, it's this guy named Syndrome. What's Syndrome's deal? Well, Syndrome doesn't have any superpowers. He mimics superpowers by using technology. Okay, fine. The other characters, the family that we like, the Incredibles, the family of the Incredibles, the main characters of the movie, their powers are inborn. They were born with them. But Syndrome didn't have any powers he was born with. He had to invent tools to do that. Now, normally, we like characters like this. Batman and Iron Man don't have superpowers. They use technology, and it's a type of superpower to have. They use technology instead of superpowers, and they fight alongside Thor and alongside Superman. Even though Batman and Iron Man are just regular guys with technology, but we love Batman and Iron Man. There's two of the most popular characters in the world. Well, The Incredibles does something very strange. And the character that's like Batman and Iron Man, he's the fucking bad guy. What makes him the bad guy? Well, what makes him the bad guy is he doesn't stay where he is. If the lesson of Wizard of Oz is there's no place like home, enjoy what you have, stay where you are, the lesson of The Incredibles is some people are born special, that's the main characters, some people are born regular, that's most of the human beings in the movie, including Syndrome. But what Syndrome does that makes him the bad guy is he does not accept his life the way Dorothy learns to accept her life. He wants to change. He wants to be better than he is. And the movie says that's bad. How do you know that's bad? Because he's the bad guy. Um, Notice what's everybody forgets this, but please pay attention to Syndrome's evil plan in The Incredibles because it's fucking crazy. Syndrome's plan is that he has invented villains that he can fight, and then he'll be the hero because he has this incredible technology. But the final phase of his plan is to. Oh, and by the way, when I say he's the villain, my students go, "But of course he's the villain, Professor. He killed all those people." Well, the writers of the movie decided he should kill all those people. But let's talk. But the question is, why did they have a character like Batman and Iron Man be a serial killer? It's because the guy that made the movies thinks that some people are born special and some people are not, and the people who are not should shut the fuck up. And the people who are special should be allowed to do whatever they want with no interference. Notice the problem in the movie is that superheroes are illegal. That's people not letting special people be special. So the movie is about how the special people have to be special. Well, that sounds nice if you're the special people, if you're born special. But Syndrome was not born special. He wants to make himself special, and the movie suggests that's bad. What is his evil plan? Syndrome's evil plan is that he is going to he's going to create, he has like fake supervillains that he can control, robots, and he's going to fight them, save the day, be a hero. Then he's going to give his technology to all the countries in the world so everyone will be special. That sounds nice. He's going to empower everyone on Earth with his technology? That's wonderful. The movie says, no, 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 that's bad. Why? Because if everyone's special, no one will be. And the movie says, we're not empowering everybody. People who are not special need to stay not special, and people who are special need to be allowed to do what they want without interference. That is scary, because in the real world, that translates into rich people deserve their wealth, and they should be allowed to do whatever they want, and if you don't have wealth, sit down and shut the fuck up. I know it seems nuts, but take a look at Ratatouille. It's the same thing. It's nice that a rat in the sewers can be born to become a great chef, but if you're not born a chef, you're never going to learn. Please notice that the guy in the movie does not learn to become a good chef. He learns to become a waiter because that's his place in society. And even though he wanted to be a chef, he learns his place, which is sit down and shut the fuck up. Notice that the woman that he's with also does not rise. Nobody changes in these movies. In both of these movies, you're born special or you're not born special. And if you're not born special, you need to sit down and shut the fuck up in your little nonsense place. And if you are special, you should be don't interfere with the special people, please. And of course, I'm sure the director thinks he's one of the special talented people. But what are you supposed to do with everybody else? You're just supposed to treat them like crap and tell them to sit down and shut the fuck up. And if they try to change their lives, you tell them they're the bad guys, like Syndrome. Anyway, it's a real fucking sketchy movie, and that's a little extra thing I tossed at the end of The Wizard of Oz. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys for our next film. Oh shit, what's our next film? Oh, it's Vertigo. It's one of the greatest films ever made. That's going to be amazing. Okay, see you soon. Ah!